Hi everyone, I'm Andrew, the instructional designer here at Way We Do, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create repeatable processes using the Schedules feature. In Way We Do, the activated checklist is your ultimate companion for documenting processes. It's a super smart checklist that guides your team through each step with ease. Plus, it goes the extra mile by giving them helpful instructions tailored to each step, ensuring your team understand what they need to do at every stage of the process. The truly amazing thing about our activated checklists is when you hit the play button, you activate the process where you can physically tick off each step once it's completed. You can even add collaborators where you can join forces with other team members and work on the process together. We also understand that some processes are on repeat mode in our busy work lives, and that's where our fantastic Schedules feature can save the day by automating these repetitive processes for you. Whether it's those daily administration checklists, weekly or monthly reports, or those annual audits, Schedules has got you covered, so you can say goodbye to worrying about important tasks slipping through the cracks. Let's jump in and see how we can set up a schedule on an activated checklist. To access Schedules, you'll select the icon that looks like an alarm clock. You can do this on a checklist that's either in draft or published. However, if you set up a schedule on a draft procedure, the schedule won't start working until the procedure is published. Once you've selected the alarm icon, you'll be on the Schedules tab. If there is already schedules set up, you'll see them listed here. If you need to edit an existing schedule, for example, you want to change the frequency or who the schedule is sent to, click Edit. To set up a new one, select the Add New button. The first thing you'll need to do is enter what you would like the instance to be called each time it runs. This is a free text field, however you can also insert date tokens, which will auto-populate specific date and time data for you. You have the option of adding tokens referencing the full date or the current month and year. You can also select previous or future month and year, or even choose the current time. Our scenario for this is an annual client review, so we'll put in some free text to detail the client information, as well as use a token to indicate the month and year this review is occurring. We then pick who we want to be involved in this process by assigning responsibilities. Click Assign, which will initially show an alphabetical list of all of the team members in your Way We Do account. You can also select to show roles. If you assign a role to a schedule, then everyone who is set up as that role will be invited. Select the person or group of people you're inviting to this process. Then choose when they'll receive their invites. Is it when a relevant step can be completed, or when the checklist is started? The When a Step Can Be Completed option is useful if you have roles assigned to specific steps in the checklist. This way the invite is only sent when it's time for that role to complete their steps. When checklist is started, we'll send the invite to everyone involved immediately. We then choose our frequency. This is how often the checklist instance will run. Our options are daily, weekly on predetermined days, or weekly on a day or days that you select, monthly or yearly. For each of the frequencies, there is a repeat every selection. So if you were choosing weekly, is it going to be every week? Then you'd leave it as repeat every 1 week. Or if it was every 3rd week, then you would change it to show every 3 weeks. For monthly, you have 2 options. Am I choosing a specific day of the month, for example, the 15th day of each month, or a day of the week within the month, for example, the 3rd Friday of every month? For a yearly selection, you choose which day of which month the annual process will run. In this scenario, it's an annual business review, so we'll set it to run on the 1st of June each year. We then choose what time of the day we need this process to start before. There's also a time zone option. It will default in the time zone of your account. However, if there's a need to change the time zone, for example, this schedule is for a team member in a different location to you, use the drop-down to change the time zone. Then, pick your start date. When do you want this schedule to begin? If you want this schedule to run until you choose to turn it off, leave the end date blank. If you want it to only run for a given period of time, enter that date into the end date field. Once you've set everything up, click Save and your schedule is ready to go. But remember, if you've set it up on a draft procedure, it won't actually start working until it's published. So there you have it. You're all set to create schedules on your account and ensure your processes are running exactly when you want them to. If you have any questions about schedules, check out our support articles or start a conversation with us using the blue speech bubble icon in the bottom right of your Way We Do screen.